I am here standing because I have been part of one professional job, and apart from that, I am trying to follow my passion throughout my life. I am from a small village, from a agricultural background family, and from there I have an eagerness to and have a chance to know about the plants and the environment around them. And it was just going like that. And first of all, I would just like to know, I am standing here because I am running an environmental education film known as Solar Darivo. In English, it's Let's Know About Environment. So this is, I am just giving you a glimpse of how it happened, the entire journey. So I put up some questions. Could you know what stage of we are in now? Are you aware of climate change? Climate emergency. The Himalayas are drowning, the Alps are drowning, the rivers are going to desert. In Anandapur, new desert is coming. In Gulf of Mannar, new islands are going into washing out. So what is the stage we are living? So this is the first point. So I am just putting you a question. Are you aware of a plants which is around you, in your home, in your office, in your pathway where you are going on? How many of you know? Very clear. Do you know, have you ever noticed birds which comes to your college or which comes to your apartment? Everywhere there is birds. How many of us has noticed? Very clear. Fine. So, there was a wonderful bird which is just running around with us, but we are being very materialistic and running apart from, we are running for our aim and ambition, but we are missed to see what is required. So I put another question. This is the question I ask in most of the colleges. Who is the captain of Indian cricket team? How many of you know? Almost everyone. So the interest lies on what we need to know for wellness of our living and future generation is very less. What we need to know is not known, and what we doesn't require to know mandatorily is known. So this is the state of our entire generation in our country. So the basic stuffs we need to live is good air, good soil, good water, and good environment. So how much we are aware of environment? This is the first question our environment group is creating out. So how even I was when I entered into my company, I was like most of you. I was just going earning good salary and hiking and going for movies and seeing cricket and spending time with doing chit chats. But when I turned suddenly towards it, I have two close losses. One of my close friend from college and a close colleague of in my company died all of a sudden due to cancer in 6 months. So first one, and in next 2 years my aunt passed away. Again that's due to cancer. But even in all of us have some cancer survivors and cancer losses. So it has become a common cause. So I couldn't pass on without knowing what is the reason for that. The question was tickling within me. So I was just trying to find the reason, what is behind it. So the reason, there are multiple reasons for the reason, but one thing I could concluded is the environment is getting depleted, and environment is getting depleted because no one is trying to know what is about environment. So unless we know what is there in our environment, we are not going to protect it. So the base point itself, out of 100 people, 95 people doesn't know what is the environment around them, how the water is coming from them, what is the rainfed areas for the water coming from them. Even if I have done more talks in Chennai, I will ask the students, what is the river going behind your college? People won't tell. They doesn't know. There are only 4 rivers in Chennai. Even that doesn't know. This is the state of our entire generation in our country. So, to make a change, I try to follow my passion. I am trying to know about the plants. First, I started with knowing about the plants and herbs around us. Every plant has some herbal quantity, but only thing we need to know about it. After this, try to know the plants at least inside your home, nearby areas, on your pathway, in your campuses. And first I started knowing about the plants, and I have a habit of trying helping others. So, on the same way, I try to cascade the things which I learned, which is good for our environment and in term to us individually and the whole community. So I started to know about plants and then herbs, and I was trying to make people aware of what are the plants around them, what are the herbs around them, and then we entered into tree plantation. This happened 5 to 6 years back. Then we make to tree plantation. The tree plantation doesn't mean just going and planting trees. We make plant a tree and make sure it is grown. So people, environment doesn't mean by only plants. It is a holistic thing. So we need to see everything. After that, I want to see the birds around them. And seeing the bird, I came to know bird is a very good kind of attraction for kids to bring them know about environment. So with that, we started bird walks in Chennai, and it explored to Tamil Nadu. So after birds, we came to know about insects and all the living organisms around us, and know about geology, topography, river streams, everything. So the bird walk converted into a nature walk. So from 2018, we have been conducting several nature walks, all free of cost in Chennai, with an aim to make people aware of environment, and in that return, we are expecting that people do some part for protecting the environment. So with these things are going on, and the COVID come, and COVID halted every activities and everything halted. So at that point of time, I thought that there was a very gap in any language. If you want to know about environment on ground level, there is no data available. It will be on high level, easily no data is available. So we came a thought process, and as a part of Rural Arivom, we created conducting webinars. So now we have close to 120 videos, either the documentaries, replicating whatever is around us. So Rural Arivom is a unique place to know about the environment aspects. If you want to know about insects, if you want to know about my birds, if you want to know about birds, migration path, or you want to know about frogs, amphibians, snakes, lakes, rivers, mountains, geology, and environmental concepts, everything we have made a documentary. But regionally it has been done in Tamil, but we would like to export it to Malayalam, Kerala. We try to bring it in regional language so that it impacts more people, and it is impacting. So after doing 100+ events, we are again back to do this nature walks and all around Tamil Nadu. So the thing is that everything done at zero budget. Still, all these things are done at zero budget with only passion to make people aware of environment, so that the environment will be saved. So the story from mine is that if you have passion and if you want to make a change, it is possible. Thank you.